My fellow Tectonic army, the price of Tony token is down, as you're seeing on the screen right now, for the last 2 days. So what do you think we're supposed to do? Start panic selling because this is another garbage project? Diamond holding, since we know the price is going to increase in the future, or start buying right now since this is the lowest it will go? Well, all of those questions are valid, and I'm going to try to answer them by the end of this video by giving you the technical analysis this deserves, because there's a lot to eat from here and you don't want to miss it. Sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. It's time to talk about Tectonic. What a great cryptocurrency. I know it's super cheap. It attracts a lot of people, especially because you can make more of it by DeFi, staking it, what have you. Plus, I mean, look at it. Max supply of 500 trillion. Wow. So there's long-term purposes with this one. Let's see what this chart is saying at this time. 6 zeros at the end of February 2022. Definitely the lowest right now. Later on, first week of February, boom, 5 zeros. That's great. And later on, we had another rally to 5018. So what's next? Well, definitely, like I mentioned before in some of my previous videos, I wanted this to happen because this is obvious. And well, it's time to take a look at the technicals, shall we? So we'll go ahead and start digesting this picture for a moment. We have a Fibonacci retracement from the bottom top. We have a Bollinger Bands that is going to give you the upper band, the lower one, the middle band. We have our RSI that's giving you how the trends are going bullish or bearish, and the stochastic RSI that tells me how daily and weekly momentums are going, in this case, the 4-hour view. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and focus my attention first on the price right now. Thus far, we have a retracement from the top all the way passing the first Fibonacci, 23 cents, 23%. So right now we are getting close to the 30% retracement on this Fibonacci level. Not bad. I mean, we're already been further passing 2 Fibonacci's in the other one. If I'm gonna go ahead right here from here, 2 Fibonacci levels. So definitely on this one, I'm expecting a drop that is gonna go even further. On the Bollinger Bands, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and get closer here. Take a look at this. On the 4-hour chart, which is used many times for traders, the 1 hour, the 4 hour for traders, if you want to do some quickly daily trades or weekly trades. If you want to do some minute trades and hour trades, then definitely do 60 minutes, 15 minutes or something like that, much closer, right? But in this case, take a look at this. The Bollinger Band already tells me that it went all the way up, following the 4-hour chart, already hitting the upper band, and immediately coming down to the lower band, which is this one. What does that mean? That there's a possibility, my friends, that we are approaching to the bottom of this, I will say, period in the price of Tectonic. What could happen next is that we are going to be seeing a rise to the 17s, 18s, 517s, 518s, 516s, which is not bad. Always want to confirm by passing this middle band or this middle line when it comes to on the Bollinger Bands. Going to the RSI, which is the Fibonacci retracement, and this one, well, thus far it seems that we are still very high. I mean, I'm pretty happy to say that we're not that bad. I'm looking at the entire 2+ weeks view, not looking at just this rally, because I believe this is a very much detailed analysis here. We got 1 run, 2 runs. Definitely, I'm forecasting more runs from now, but I always want to buy right here, everybody, at these stages. Not when I'm running, but when I'm consolidated the price of Tectonic and of any different other cryptocurrency. You don't have to do this with Tectonic only. So I'm looking for consolidation. Right now, we're still looking for that consolidation. It is very rare to see the price start dropping and then immediately going up. Very rare to see that. It happens though. But what I'm looking here is that we're going to find a support. Right here, we cross this first support on the 23% on the Fibonacci retracement. So we're looking for this support right now at about 5013. 5013. This is the second support to reach, and this is the other indicator on the Bollinger Bands. So we have a lot of indicators. If you were wondering what is the price, what is the next entry price, well, right here we're very approaching the Bollinger Bands, and we're approaching the second indicator on this one. When it comes to the RSI, the relative strength index, right here on the 4 hours, we're approaching. I mean, we were totally overbought, and I mean that was already known. I mean, I've said it many times, like, guys, well, look at this rally. We need to have a retracement. And that is exactly what's happening. So we're overbought from previous pumps. This one I'm referring, we did not pass under the oversold area. Previously, before the pumps that we had, right? This is the time when Tectonic was ripping and just doing very bad, very poorly, going down the drain. There's nothing to kind of like precedent information to take a look at. The only information we had is this pump before in January. So we are banking that maybe we're going to be retracing back to the upside and not crossing to the overbought section. But the way I see it, we still don't have support. So we can continue dropping. We can continue dropping. You have to understand that at this time. So if I were you, I wouldn't be buying right now. Always remember, dollar cost average. That's another strategy that you can do. And that always saves you from missing out great opportunities. And on the stochastic RSI at this time, you see how it's super oversold. That means that there's not really momentum, there's not really push, there's not really volume. Take a look at this volume. It's red across the line. So people are not buying. So we are very smart. We're waiting for that, I will say, support trading, sideways trading till we buy. And that is exactly what's happening. When it's ripping, we buy. When it's selling, people are selling off. Some of the whales or so, not the retail investor, I will say, most of them. And we're just waiting for that consolidation. Isn't that pretty? So this is something very important for us to take a look at when it comes to the price. Immediately, I can tell you that right now, the price of Tectonic can continue dropping since we just received earlier this week the CPI data, 7.5, the inflation, stock market got hit, crypto market got hit a little bit. Bitcoin went from 45,000 to 42,000. So right now this week, because of those news, there's volatility, and that's pretty much what happens when it comes to these type of scenarios. It happens a lot. But thus far, my analysis with Tectonic is the following. Going back to this price, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in very nicely on this one. We're still, look at this, we're still crushing the numbers and coming down. There's no support seen at this time. I wouldn't rush it. These are just daily trades that a lot of people are making money on, right? When you have a lot of money, you can sell quickly. These are your classic day traders. I'm not a day trader at this time, so you might want to wait for the support and then continue buying. That's another amazing strategy for you to make a lot of money. What do you think? So in this case scenario, at this time when we go to the Tectonic's Twitter to see more news, the only thing they've said about is the collateral coming from 55% to 20%. Nothing else have said in stone right now on Twitter, so we're still looking for news, right? Cronos has surpassed 2 billion in total value locked. That kind of tells you exactly how powerful the Cronos ecosystem will be later on. So I'm pretty excited for Cronos and for BVS Finance, for Finance, and for Tectonic. We're getting there. We know Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, we know other ones, right, that are very good at TVL because it is the liquidity pools, the total value locked that allows people to get more DeFi and incredible high APYs. We're getting up there. And if you like Cronos, if you like Croking, Crocoin, or whatever, this is something we have to take a look at. And that is exactly what Cronos said. And at this time, I'm going to refresh this one for us. Neutral. So still we're on the loop saying, okay, what's next? What's next? But we're way better than last month, right? And that is exactly what I'm doing right now. Officially, I can tell you that I have now more Tonic tokens than VVS Finance. $4 gets you this, which is almost the same amount as having $100 of VVS Finance. Isn't that amazing? There you guys have it. Moral of the story, do not panic. I wouldn't be buying right now. I'll be holding. So out of the three, holding is the correct one in my eyes. Am I correct? Let me know in the comments down below. Do not forget to smash the like button, consider subscribing, take a look at all the links down below. Join the Patreon page, become part of the private exclusive community. We got a lot of great people there. And don't forget to get your awesome physical collectibles of the cryptocurrencies. Link in the description down below. Peace.